Alright, another video in the ongoing saga of the propanecarbs.com kit. Support has been phenomenal. These guys, they're putting their heads together and sent me a whole entire another kit with another T52 regulator. Funny enough, the second regulator they sent was just this absolutely, would not run. The thing would run for 20-30 seconds and just, smooth as silk, balance a dime on it, it just die. So it just decided it no longer wanted to make fuel. So I hypothesized that these small regulators can't regulate quite as rapidly or as fluidly as a big regulator, so they sent me a big Garrett KN regulator to put on here. And so I got that installed. It's only got one adjustment. You do your flow adjustment right here, and it's got the same balance line, so it can get atmospheric pressure from inside the case. Of course, I just changed the regulator. I didn't go with the longer hose or anything, just to put on here, just to field test it. And anyway, I'm still having problems with this thing. It's not where it should be at all. So, I've been using the milk house heater here to test. And I also have for load, I have a pair of 600 watt halogen work lights. So I can flip those on 600 watts at a time. So if I flip on a light, it just coughs and sputters, and I'm in eco mode. It just doesn't like that at all. So let's go ahead and get out of eco. And I just don't get it. And I can go ahead and flip on another 1,000. So I've got, let's see, 1,500 watts plus 1,200 watts. That's a 3,000 watt Jenny. We're right up at the close to red line. Not running rich or anything. The exhaust smells good. No real strong odors. It's like it should be with propane. It shouldn't leave an odor when it burns. And so it's running. And if I go down here and kick eco on, that's fine. Now what I notice is when I run this thing, it's running really smooth right now at full load. This to me is, I qualify this as full load. Like I said, 1,200 plus 1,500. So if I go ahead and gracefully unload, so now we're running unloaded, eco off. Still running very, very smoothly, just as the Honda should. See if it'll start doing that. I think it started kind of lightly surging. It's like the thing got kind of used to a higher flow of fuel and it starts loading a little bit or something. I can't tell. Just got ever so much of a little bounce to it. Running 100% unloaded, eco throttle off. We'll go ahead and slow it down here a little bit. And again, it's running very smoothly. at virtual idle. No discernible smell from the exhaust. So no load. Let's take it off eco. Wow, it didn't like that at all. Leaning it out just a skosh. So I need to have a GoPro to do this, really. Go back down to well, I do have to say the big regulator, it runs a lot smoother than the smaller one. But we still, you know, I thinned it out a little bit, and it only coughed once going from eco, doing the transition from high to low. Turn on, it's loaded. It's 1200 watts. Man, I'm just so disheartened. I mean, it's just no sweet spot with this thing. It just absolutely, even running full throttle, you know, forget the whole eco thing. Just pull that out of the discussion. Even though the eco is the whole reason they spent $2,000 on this generator. It's quiet, you idle it down so it doesn't drink as much fuel. Let's go ahead and hit the other. That's full load, at least my idea of full load. It's seemingly it's just the transitions that are the problem. You know, loading to unloading, which if you're at an RV park or something, you have this thing running and you have your air conditioner on and it kicks off, you know, okay. I mean, you don't want to run your generator full speed all night. You know, you can make, even on propane, probably, you know, kill the better half of a 40-pound cylinder. Go ahead and unload. Turn off work lights. I say, man, just big regulator, man. It's just idling and running strong and smooth, but it's just it's basically boils down to the transitions. You know, if I'm in eco and hit 600 watts, oh, that time it didn't puke. Oops, it's 1200 watts. Try adjusting again here at eco. Too rich, too little. So let's go somewhere. Just a smidge bit more in the middle, a little bit towards rich. Oops.